The winner of the 2024 Crabbo Breaking Barriers in Canada Award goes to The Diary of a Niger Immigrant.
Hey darling, are you in for this ride with me? Let's jump in.
Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of The Diary of a Niger Immigrant. A podcast for everyone, immigrants or people in Nigeria who are planning to immigrate, or people who are here. You're not an immigrant. You don't understand why immigrants rant and complain about mental health issues and all of that. This is a place for you. You're in the right place. So welcome. And if you ever feel alone as an immigrant, just know you're not alone. This is your diary, and here we provide perspective for you, and so that you can understand what it takes to be an immigrant and know that you're not alone in your situation or in whatever you're going through. Find perspective and realize that this too shall pass and it gets better. And hopefully you find the help, the resources, the community that you need in order to help you thrive in your immigration journey. It's December, and usually in December, I just love to do again retrospect and just talk about issues and things that happen during the year, find perspective, and also like just count our blessings. And yeah, uh, first of all, I want to start by saying this year has been an amazing year. 2024, I feel like 2024 has been so good to me in one way or the other. And yeah, it's the year where we won our award for Breaking Barriers, Crabbo Awards, which is amazing. Like if you had told me 1 year ago when we started this podcast, May 2023, that was when we started. And when we started to talk and have chats about what the podcast would look like and the idea and all of that, it was end of 2022, beginning of 2023. If you had told me that in less than 1 year that this podcast would win an award, I would be like, dude, really? Like, are you trying to make fun of me or something? So it's been a very good year, and I'm very grateful. It's also been a year where I feel like my photography business has thrived so much. Most times I feel like I complain about being tired, being overwhelmed, being um exhausted. But it's all good exhaustion. If there's anything like good exhaustion, it's all good exhaustion, good tiredness. Because I remember in 2022 when like it just felt like crickets. I wasn't getting clients, like it wasn't just moving. And then I had to do so many model calls and all of that. But in this year, 2024, I don't even know if sorry, I think 2023 was what I was referring to. Anyways, in 2024, I don't think I ever did any model call. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But because like I feel like when you do model calls, you get more creative because you're doing a shoot for yourself, right? But like I feel like I have grown so much mentally, physically, psychologically, and my business has thrived so much, which has been so good. And if you're listening to this, I hope you're thriving too, and I hope 2024 has been a good year for you. And I wonder, like, what are your thoughts and feelings about what 2025 has in store? Are you even ready for 2025? For some reasons, I feel like I'm not really ready for 2025 because, yeah, it came like it's really fast. It came really fast. I feel like 2025 is creeping up on all of us, and I'm like, we just said Happy New Year yesterday, and all of a sudden we're like this is Christmas, and it's not even real. Like, make it make sense. It's not real. I don't know. Like, yeah, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear. But anyways, yeah, I so excited for 2025, even though I'm not sure what it's gonna bring. It's a few days to Christmas, and yeah, it's wonderful just being alive and being here in Canada and just being able to count our blessings and talk about issues and all of that. The fact that I'm thriving does not mean that the issues have ended. It's probably maybe because I have, in one way or the other, found a way to cope with so many things. Like one thing I always tell myself, I think I got this from Tom Hanks, is whatever you're going through, it's gonna end. But like when you're in it, it just feels like, oh, this is a lot. And is this gonna end? Like, why am I in this kind of depth of pain or misery or whatever, like mental issues and all of that? But it's gonna end. And 2024, I feel like I've had my fair share of all of that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like I've gotten to that point where I keep telling myself, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. You think even when you're on the highest of the high, like at some point, like it's not gonna feel that way every time. I hate to break it to you, but this too shall pass. If you're going through any form of pain, breakup, maybe you're not where you thought you were gonna be. Maybe you thought your jackpot journey was going to be a success in 2024 and it did not happen for you. This too shall pass. If you were thinking, oh, I was going to have a baby this year and it did not happen, this too shall pass. If your marriage is going through one thing or the other and you're like, oh my world, like it feels like everything is coming crashing down on you, this too shall pass. If you feel like you're not where you want to be mentally, like your mental health is in shambles, you're not feeling great, this too shall pass, my friend. Um, if you're feeling like your finances are not where you want them to be, this too shall pass. So I want you to like feel encouraged, feel hopeful as we get to the end of the year. Like it's home stretch, the end of the year, and the new year is coming. And it's just better hope for a better future and a better tomorrow. All you have to do is just keep doing your best. In life, sometimes one thing I've also learned and I've come to embrace is people don't always get what they deserve. It happens. Like, it's a hard truth to swallow, but that's just the truth. Like, sometimes people don't get what they deserve. Sometimes you feel like this person deserves karma, but you see them thriving. See them on social media and they're thriving. And it's not just social media, because social media can be very deceiving. But like, you hear about them from different people and you're like, how is this person so successful after putting me in so much misery and making me go through so much hurt? But like sometimes people don't get what they deserve. And there's some very good people who don't also get what they deserve. Like after doing so much good and putting out so much good in the world, they still don't get what they deserve. But like, should we not do good? No. Always do good. Do good regardless. Put out whatever you put out to the world. Make sure you put out the best of yourself and put out light and just keep putting your best foot forward. Because if you work hard and stay consistent, guess what? You get what you earn. And that's just life for you. Like, did I think that I would have a podcast like maybe 5 years ago? If you had told me I would have a podcast and I'll just come here and I'm just ranting and just trying to build community, I'd never think that. But like, it's just different things in life, like the trajectory that leads you to where you deserve to be or what you've earned. And yeah, most times we don't always get what we deserve. Most times we're not where we wish we wanted to be. But we just have to keep being consistent. We just have to keep working hard. We just have to keep putting our best foot forward and hope for the best, because at the end of the day, we get what we earn. We get what we earn by our consistency, our hard work. And yeah, um even saying all of this now, it just feels like I just have this thing at the back of my head just keeps telling me, because everything, like if you've listened to the podcast a lot, you'd know that most of my life and everything was shaped by like mostly my mom. And it's interesting, like she was the hardest worker that I've ever seen in my life, and I feel like I get my work ethics from her. And like I remember one time I was like, Mom, you work so hard. Like, aren't you gonna take a break? And like she'd come back from one catering service and all of a sudden she's making another thing again to send out, or she's making moi or something to put on her head and just go hawk or something, one thing or the other. And I'm like, can you take a break? And she's like, there's no rest on earth. When I'm dead, I'll rest. Guess what? Mommy is not here anymore. She's in heaven. But like, yeah, she worked so hard and I feel like she did not really get what she deserved because like life wasn't good, and like she's not here now to reap the fruits of her labor. But like you we can't always think like that. This is me talking to my inner self, my inner head. And I'm saying you can't always think like that. You always have to think positive. You always have to put out positivity, because like what benefit is it if you're not positive? What then do you stand to gain? Does that mean you wouldn't try? Does that mean you wouldn't do your best? Right? Like, life is not always fair. And I've come to understand that. But we have to learn to be consistent, keep working hard, and be content. Contentment at the end of the day is everything. I might not be where I want to be, but like I'm not where I was last year. I'm definitely not where I was last year. Last year, I was literally looking for clients. But this year, I'm so swamped and I'm like, I'm not doing Christmas minis. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to hone in on and like just put things together and just face my capacity, like do things according to my capacity, if that makes sense. But anyways, another thing is never underestimate the impact or the the what's the word these days, like I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I've been sometimes I'll be looking for a word but I can't find it. Like I know what I want to express but I can't find the words to put it together. But anyways, yeah, no, never underestimate the power and the effectiveness of community. Community is so important. As an immigrant, I feel like um when I first moved, it was so isolating, and mostly because I didn't really have the kind of community that I needed and I felt like I craved. But I eventually got that. And sometimes like I feel like I might not have the kind of like network of friends that I want, like those kind of friends, like that's 3 a.m. kind of friend. My boss calls them 3 a.m. friends, where no matter what you're going through at 3 a.m., you just pick up your phone and they'll be there for you. I might not have that right now, but I feel like I still have something, like so much. And it's so amazing, like how much growth and how much has happened in my life, and how like how much I have been able to put things together and say, okay, these are the people that I know that I can trust. These are the people that I know that I can count on. And like, yeah, it's hard to build that community, but like don't give up on building community. Keep doing your best. Sometimes you might get betrayed, sometimes you might get hurt, sometimes it might not pan out the way you expected it to pan out. But trust me, like it'll eventually come together for you. Have you ever felt like you needed more? And like sometimes I wonder how to build more community, because I spoke about community and I'm like, how can I build more community out of this and just give people an opportunity? Because I always hear like so many people going through a lot. Today I was chatting with a friend and she's telling me about another friend who is going through mental health issues because she's married, but in fact she has siblings, like three sisters in this Canada. In fact, one of them is living that lives just 20 minutes away. However, she still feels so alone. She can't really talk to somebody. She can't, like, she feels isolated. She feels like her sisters are not really a safe space for her. And like, she doesn't want to be judged or labeled because of the issues like she might share with other people. Have you ever felt that way? How can we help? Because I can totally relate with that. But like my own situation is different. I think, yeah, I can totally relate with not having that community. I'm an only child. So I grew up like mostly no siblings, like nobody. So I can relate with you having siblings and feeling like you don't have siblings, because I did not have siblings. And I'm not trying to belittle what you're going through. I'm sorry if that's how it comes across. However, have you ever felt so alone and you feel like you need a great community of sisterhood or brotherhood, or just people that can just relate with whatever you're going through? How do you think we can help? Is there anything that you would love for me to do? Like, I would definitely want to help. Like, because when I heard that story, it broke my heart. I'm just like, hmm. Like, it's just like, I didn't say that, I haven't said most of what I heard. Like, she was like, because the friend was like, so how do you, when you want to vent or you want to have that outlet, how do you do it? Guess what she says she uses, like her mode of letting it out or venting. She does it through Chat GPT. I was like, what? Like, how? So she just takes her phone and she's like, ChatGPT, I feel very sad and I feel very I feel alone. I don't know what to do. Or she just tells ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT actually chats with her. And like, yeah, ChatGPT can chat in different languages now, apparently, even pidgin English, which is so interesting. And so she does that. Like, I'm not laughing at her, but I'm just trying to, like, it's crazy what people go through just because they crave that community, they crave that sisterhood or that brotherhood, or just a way to like feel like they're not alone. And so if you feel that way, could you please send me an email at on Onyie at through onyislens.com. Just send me an email and I would be happy to, like, maybe we could build a form of sisterhood or something, like something. I'm thinking maybe to start a WhatsApp group for people to, like, if you feel alone, you could join, and if you feel like you want to vent, you could. Like, I remember there was one time, this full disclosure and me being vulnerable and open. There was one time, like, I was hurting so bad, and I had a WhatsApp group where everybody was just talking, like sending messages back to back, and it was just bugging me, and I was just dying in my room, like where I was. And all of a sudden, I was like, I need to vent, and I typed a whole schwack of my own personal rubbish. And I just sent it to the group, and everybody was like, whoa, like, what just happened right now? It was relieving for me, but I still feel very guilty. Like, I feel guilty because that platform wasn't for that. It was just one lady out of, like, everybody on the group that came to my, like, PM'd me, private messaged me, and was like, you need a group of sisters. Like, you need people that you can call sisters, not just friends, but sisters. And so you can talk to them and you guys can talk to each other, because so many other people are going through this. And like, that has been weighing on my heart so much. And I feel like I should probably do something like that, like maybe a WhatsApp group where whenever you're feeling some type of way, you could just vent and put it out there, and afterwards, like, nobody needs to know. Like, it's a secret. It should be under lock and key. I mean, thank God, like, WhatsApp has disappearing messages now, and we could even turn on disappearing messages and nobody needs to see it. And then maybe once in 3 months we could get together, plan something, maybe karaoke or bowling, or go see a movie, or just go have fun together for an evening, just a way to, like, an outlet, a sisterhood. And maybe one day we might just decide to go on a trip, maybe to Mexico or somewhere. Anyways, yeah, 2024 has been a good year for me. It hasn't been all rosy, it hasn't been perfect, it hasn't been, like, overly, like, with void of like things that I did not want to happen. so many other things have happened, but I'm truly thankful. And I hope that today and throughout the rest of the year, you could sit down, think about your year in retrospect, and count your blessings and still be thankful regardless of where you are right now. Whether you're not feeling good or you're feeling perfect or you're feeling like things are not working out, but I hope you can just pick a few blessings and count them and name them by one, even if it's just the fact that you're alive and you can hear my voice. And yeah, that alone, the fact that you're alive and breathing, it means there's hope for tomorrow. It means there's an opportunity to do better. That it means there's an opportunity for 2025 to and a prospect for 2025 to bring forth wonderful, wonderful things for you and for all of us. I hope you find what you're looking for. And I hope that 2025 is good to you. And yeah, if you think you'd love to join the WhatsApp group, just send me a message, send me an email, and I'll be happy to move that forward. If you also have other ideas about other things that we can do to make it work, I would be more than happy to welcome your ideas, and we could make the world a better place. Because I feel like that's very important. There's so much sadness, so much pain, and if we could make the world a better place, it's for one person, even if it's one person at a time, I feel like that would make a change. I have a very special guest. This is the most special guest I have ever had in the history of the diary. You're spoiling the fun. This is the most special guest I have ever had, and I am so proud to present to you guys my
son,
darling, adorable, sweet,
son.
most intelligent, the smartest boy in the whole wide world.
Son.
Zitel Tyrell Obi.
AKA Chukwuzitalum.
AKA Chukwuzitalum. Yes, his full name is Chukwuzitalum. And yeah, drum rolls for my son. Are you excited to be on my podcast?
Yes, very excited.
Why are you excited?
Because I love mommy.
And I love you too, son. How are you?
Good.
How has the year 2024 been for you? We're at the end of the year now.
A bit bad and a bit good.
Really?
Really.
What has been good and what has been bad? Maybe should we start from the good or the bad? Let's start with the bad.
Let's just skip it.
No.
No.
Let's start with the bad and so we can end on a high note. So what has been bad in the year? Tell me about it. You don't want to talk about the bad?
No.
Do you want to talk about the good? Okay. Tell me about the good.
The whole summer and also a bit of the winter.
Really?
Really.
What happened in the summer? Vacation. Where did you go to?
Ontario, no, Ottawa.
Sorry?
Ontario, Ottawa.
On Ottawa in Ontario.
Ottawa in Ontario.
Mm-hmm. What else did you do? Where else did you go to? What else did you do?
We went to Vancouver in BC.
No, that was last year. You've forgotten. You're mixing up. You're mashing 2023 and 2024 together. Vancouver was last year.
Oh, Baba.
What else did you go to this past summer?
This past summer, we went to Edmonton.
Oh, yeah, we went to Edmonton. That was in the spring.
But
I don't think that was as fun as Niagara Falls. Come on. You forgot we went to Niagara Falls. So what else happened? What else was the good part of 2024 for you?
I do not
Zita.
know. I do not know.
Okay. Okay. I guess it's all gone down memory lane, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully you keep remembering, and like they've built memories for you for the future. You might not remember them right now, but I feel like they've been embedded in your memory and they'll forever be in your mind about things that you've done and fun adventures that you've gone through, right?
Yeah.
So how are you doing? There was the other day, do you remember your birthday?
Yeah.
You didn't mention that you had a
I was
birthday
very,
party.
very silly.
And are you being silly right now?
No.
Are you sure? I think you are being silly right now. Can
What?
we scrap the silly part and just be serious?
Okay.
We can be fun without being silly. Do you know that?
No.
You don't have to, like, that's what we talked about today with your teacher. You don't have to be a clown. You can be fun without being silly. Do you know that?
No.
Okay. How are you doing, Zitel?
Good.
Don't just give me the like fine, good. How are you really doing, Zitel?
Mamma mia.
Okay. Is there something you feel like you need to tell mommy that would make things better for you in 2025?
Let's come on.
You know, that's what I keep telling you. You need to learn that you can't have fun every time. You need to work in
At
order to
least
have
just
fun.
math.
Just math. So you
Yeah.
don't want to do reading, but you love to read. So why don't you want to do reading?
Wheaty.
What?
Wheaty.
Zitel. Can you be serious? You have to learn work ethics in life. It's not all about fun and games. You have to work in order for you to have fun. If you just have fun and you don't work, you won't be able to make money in order for you to have fun. So those are part of the things that are supposed to build your work ethics
You
for the
told me
future.
that this morning.
Exactly. I told you that this morning. And I feel like I have to keep reminding you because you're young and you're growing. And sometimes you might forget. So I have to always be that constant reminder to let you know that you're doing good. You're a hard worker. You work so hard. You read a lot. You do a lot of math. You love math. You're learning French. And I'm so proud of you. Like, you literally can make sentences in French. You understand when your teacher is there's some things your teacher is talking and she's saying it so fast and I can't understand it, but you understand and you respond. And that's amazing. Huh? Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself too. It's just those other things that we've talked about that we need to work on. Hopefully in 2025, those can be better, right?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me one thing you love about mommy.
I like her cooking.
You love my cook. You like my cooking. You don't love my cooking.
I
but
love it.
Okay. You love my cooking. But you don't eat much.
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite food that mommy makes?
Swallow.
That's really loud. What's your favorite soup?
My favorite soup is Aqua and its other brothers. Okra and its other brothers.
Whoa.
What are they named?
Ogbono.
Abono. And what else?
Do you love vegetable? Oha soup?
Ohasu batabu.
Okay. What don't you like about mommy? And what do you think mommy needs to change for 2025?
her loud voice when she her loud voice only when she uses a mean tone.
When does mommy use a mean tone?
When you're angry at me,
Well, what makes mommy angry?
disobeying.
Exactly. So, do you think it's high maintenance for mom to ask you not to do certain things? Okay, let's strike a deal. I will not yell at you. And sometimes when you think I'm using a mean tone, I'm not trying to be mean. I will never be mean to you. I'm just trying to get your attention because most times, Zitel, you and I know that if I'm talking to you in a normal, like the way we're talking now, you wouldn't listen until I have to literally get your attention by yelling. But I'm not trying to be mean. I'll never be mean to you because I love you. Yeah? I'm just trying to get your attention. I'm trying to correct you. I'm trying to make sure you're listening to me. So sometimes I have to raise my voice in order to talk to you. So I will not raise my voice if you listen to me when I talk to you with a good tone. Do you understand? Because I feel like sometimes I don't get your attention if I don't yell or if I don't raise my voice. And you think that's mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'll never be mean to you. I'm just trying to get your attention. So can you listen to me when I get your attention with a normal tone and respect that, oh, mommy's trying to get my attention. Even though she's not yelling, she's serious. And I need to listen. Do you think you can do that for me?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
I
Mama.
trust you can. I know you can. You might need reminders, but I know you can do it. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
You asked me a question earlier.
Yes.
What question did you ask?
How has business been going?
Business has been good. It's been a very, very busy year. And the year has come to an end now. It's December. And I'm tired. I'm ready for rest. But I'm thankful for all my customers and all my clients who have patronized our business because of the business we can go have fun. Yeah, we had a fun vacation because we had money to spend during vacation, and the money only came because we had to work. Remember the work ethic I talked about. You can only have fun when you have money to spend. If you don't work, you can't make money to spend on those fun things. Yeah,
Yeah, like going to New York.
like going to New York, hopefully soon. Yeah? Why
Yeah.
do you want to go to New York? No, I'm just asking. You don't have to give me the face. Why do you want to go to New York?
Because I miss being in a city like downtown.
Oh, we can go downtown. But you went downtown this year. You went for Stampede, didn't you?
Yeah, but I want to live there.
No, okay, when you grow up, you can live wherever you want to live. Okay?
Okay.
You can. All you need to do is work hard. Keep working, huh? And save. Remember, we also talked about saving earlier this week. You can't
Yes.
spend all your money just because you feel you have money. You have to save for the rainy days. So when you work and you also remember to save, you don't just spend all your money on fun stuff. You spend, have fun, but still remember to save for the rainy days. If you're able to do that and work hard, save, have fun while working hard, the sky is just the beginning because you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can go wherever you want to go. You can live wherever you want to live. Do you believe that? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I know you're a hard worker. Honestly, like I respect you a lot. You work so hard. You literally do activities almost every day of the week. We had to cut back a little bit after the summer because you were doing so much last year to like during the before the summer break or during the summer break, and so we had to cut back a little bit. You work really hard and most times you don't even complain, right?
Yeah.
And I respect that. And you're so intelligent, you're so smart, like you pick up things so quickly, huh? And I respect you for that. You're amazing. You learned a new instrument this year, which is awesome. Do you
Yeah.
want to tell us about the instrument?
The instrument is drums.
Drums. So now you learn, you know how to play the drums as well as the
Piano.
piano, which is awesome.
And I'm looking forward to playing the guitar.
Okay, hopefully in the very soon, as long as you can get a grip of, like, once you master the piano and the drums, maybe we can add the guitar to it. Yeah, you're tired?
I'm not.
Okay, maybe we can add the guitar to it, but we'll see. Okay, so
Okay.
I respect how much hard work you put. You play basketball, you played soccer during the summer, you swim, you do taekwondo, you do kumon, you do a lot.
Yeah.
And I respect that. You're a hard worker.
Cool.
I feel like you already have that work ethic, but yeah, with time it gets better, okay?
Okay.
Is there any other thing you want to say to mommy before I let you go?
I love you.
I love you more, baby. I love you. You're amazing. I couldn't have wished for a better son than you. Okay?
Okay.
And
I couldn't have wished for a better mommy than you.
aw, that's sweet. Thank you, son. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And I love you very much. Okay?
Okay. I love you, Mom.
What has been the best? Just one last question. What has been the best part of 2024?
The best part of 2024 is staying with family.
Oh, that's amazing. And Grandpa also came to Canada
Yes.
in 2024, right?
Yeah.
Which has been amazing. Have you been having fun spending time with Grandpa?
Yeah.
You literally spend so much time with, because he picks you up from school.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then you spend the rest of the day until we come back from work.
And Zinya comes back from daycare.
And then Diana comes back from daycare. So you spend so much time with him. What has been your favorite thing about spending time with Grandpa?
My favorite thing about spending time with Grandpa is figuring out the roads.
That is so funny. Because you guys have to figure out. So how many do you guys go missing sometimes?
Yes.
This is the first time I'm hearing this story. It's interesting. Anyways, that's awesome. I'm glad you're spending time with Grandpa. You're bonding with Grandpa. You spend time with Daddy. You spend time with Mommy. And you love your sister so much. Thank you for being a good big brother. Thank you for being an amazing son. And I hope to keep being a good mom to you and giving you all you want and making your dreams come true, okay?
Okay. Thank you for giving both of me.
What? Thank you for giving birth to you. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. God blessed me with you. That's why your name is Chukwuzitelum, which means God sent me. Exactly. So God gave you to me, and that's the greatest gift of my life. You and your sister are the greatest gift of my life. So I appreciate you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to let you go. Do you want to say bye-bye to the audience?
Bye-bye, the audience, which is actually just Grandpa the cameraman.
People are going to be watching on YouTube. Okay, see you in 2025.
See you in 2025.
What else do you want to say? Do you have any message for
No.
people? Have a wonderful holiday.
Have a wonderful holiday. And please subscribe.
Please subscribe. That's what he said. Say it again.
Please subscribe.
No, but we can't hear you. You have to be clear with your words.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Like, follow, subscribe. So that I can buy Zitel more toys and more clothes and more games. Yeah?
Yeah.
And we can go on more vacations.
Yeah.
And also we can also spread more lights to the city
Yeah.
and to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get more activities.
And get more activities. Aren't you tired?
No.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate ya. I will see you in 2025.
You too.
Happy holiday.
The
Diary of a Niger Immigrant was proudly brought to you through Onyie's lens. If you like this episode, then you should check out our other episodes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment on whose journey you would like to hear about next on the Diary of a Niger Immigrant. And until next time, I remain Onyie Ekeneobi. Bye now, friends.